Hello family, this is your boy Eric Gomez. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I want to show you basically, sorry for the noise at the background, basically how to layer about 6 to 8 tones in your phrase part here. How to layer tones in a patch, or you want to patch tones in accordance with how you want to use it at church or any event, any session you want to play. So you want to start from the scratch. So you from the default, let me turn it off and on. So yeah, when it turns on, our default tone or the automatic tone we have is the grand piano, that is in the piano column over here. So you want to do a patch in a way that all your tones are layered in a number system like this. So we can layer on this keyboard, we can layer up to 16. We can layer up to 16. So let's zoom into it and see how we can be able to patch. Watch the next video. Okay, so from here we come to the patch button here, the patch performance button here. So it gives you 2 layers. That's the first one is the finger bass, and then we have the piano. Finger bass and the piano. So you send this arrow. So this arrow, you send it to preset. So preset. So you send the arrow to the preset. Now when you go to preset, you can use this arrow to the user, send it to user, and then in user 1 you can see that something has been stored there, worship piano. Okay, user 2, what is there? We have a patch 2 piano, someone has done a patch there also. User 3, join performance or join perform. User 4, Ghana perform, someone has saved something there too. Brother music, yeah, brother music. So this is also there. But whenever you see we are running through the user interface, you can see that whenever they write init performance, the initial performance, it means that there hasn't been anything saved over there. Please have you okay? So you go to the user, and the user numbering number 6 over here shows that init performance. That means there's nothing there. Good. So let's zoom into it. So here in the init performance, the user number 6, you can see that the part 1, which is this, you can see the light. Good. Part 1 has a grand piano. When I go to part 2, you see the same grand piano. That's the default piano. Part 3, the same piano. Part 4, part 5, you can see for yourself. 6, 7, and 8 in that order. So you can see that all these are default pianos or default tones on each of the numbers. We can go on and on and on. So over here, because we have just 8 buttons here, I'll show you where we can layer the 6 up to 16. So over here, let's deal with the first 8, and then I will take you through the other 8 that will make it a 16 over here. So let's zoom into it. So in this, let's come back to user 1. Now in the user 1, we are going to do probably you want to decide to put a piano there. What kind of piano? So you come to this side of, then you select the piano, kind of piano you want. So maybe I want concert piano over here, and this is the default volume, that is 100 for that particular. So okay, we have piano, concert piano at the first layer. Then let's see number 2, what do you put there? Okay, let's say we are putting strings in number 2. Okay, and number 3, okay, let's say another piano, but a different kind of piano. So let's say send to default. So okay, let's say JV EP plus. So let's go to number 4. Number 4, we are putting, okay, let's say pad. So I'll recommend having pad here. So having pad or face any of these pads. So let's say we are adding sync string here. And number 5, you want to add any sync analog, okay, maybe analog, or any string or any, okay, let's say we are adding solid block, depending on the sound you want. So whatever you layer, that's what you hear. So okay, let's say guitar. Okay, so we are layering guitar in number 5, and then maybe let's maintain the stage grand piano, and then maybe here we can add another part. So let's say okay, so let's say this comb in number 45. So this is comb in the part, and then number 8, okay, we maintain a piano there too. So yes, let's see how we go about the rest of them. All right, so now that we have selected the tones we want for each of the patches, now let's zoom into how to see them, where we can see them. So already we have done number 1 as this strings here, JV EP here, synth here, number 5 guitar, number 6 piano, and number 7 we have the comb part there, and then we have the piano again here. So let's see how we can. So you can just straight from here, after layering whatever tone your preferences, we go to menu. So menu, you can see edit, go to enter. So performance edit, toggle on enter again. It takes you to all the layers you have done so far. So we have over here part 1, we have all that we have selected in there, so up to 8. So you can see that we have, as I said earlier, we have up to 16. So this is the 16th one, and all of them are on the same default 8/8 piano. So it is up to you to choose which one you want to layer in those numbers, and those ones do not reflect just immediately here. So we have the first 8 displayed here. So now after layering, identify all the choices you have made from 1 to 8. Now let's see how we can proceed with the other settings and effects you want to add and all that. Okay, so we have layered the tones to our various preferences. Now you can see that the user 1, sorry, the part 1 is grand piano and concert piano, and we want to turn it on. Okay, so send the arrow to on. So when it's okay, off is there, so you just turn this knob a little, it takes it on. So we are going to switch all of this that you have selected on in order of, so down, so we have, okay, so we have up to the 8 that okay, so we have up to 8, sorry, yeah, we have up to 8 that we have selected as active. Right now we have finished, we have layered up to 8 patches in our preferences. So let's zoom into it. Now we have to save it, so we go to right. This is the right knob, so tap on right, enter. So for instance, it was initially like this when it started, so we want to input the particular letters, how you want to save it. So maybe for instance you want to save something like this, Gomez, so let's say G-O. Yeah, so after saving, okay, Gomez perform, so you come to enter, and that becomes your enter again. So it comes to perform right, are you sure? Send the knob to that's okay, and then click on it. You are writing this in there. So perform, you have that Gomez So this is how we layer tones on the Roland Juno's 88 keys. When you begin, it would not so mix for you in your ears, so you have to, so assuming when you hit hard, you'll be hearing the pianos and the guitars mixed, but when you play softly, you're going to hear the parts and the strings. So right now, all of them have the same volume range. So 100. So this is the volume. 100 for this. Number 5, number 6, 100. All of them have the same number. So which one is up to your preference right now to decide which one you should make probably come up a little. So you want piano to be more, you go and toggle it on. It's up to 127 volume. Unless maybe the main out, you want to increase the volume of the main out. That is to your preference. So you want piano to be louder, so you can see the piano. So that's basically piano coming out loud. But when you lower it, so you can see that it's reduced a little, depending on the level you want to play. If you want strings more or guitar more, so whichever way you want, and that's it, you are done. So once it's saved, that is how you patch your tones. Please, I hope I make some sense and this becomes very useful to you in your patches or layering your tones. Someone asked for this and I have done this, so I believe you like it. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more of this kind. Thank you and God bless you all.